So and he's helped us capture that in the record graphics, I think. And so
well, that's good. That's good that you're not afraid to let people come in and help you out, but yet stay true to your vision. All right, let's go to another song. This is our guest, Roman Holiday. Title of this track is Filthy Hands. Our guest today, Roman Holiday. The name of that track, of course, "Filthy Hands." And I'm looking on your MySpace page, and I'm going to just go down here. We have the AP, Weekly Volcano, News Tribune, also another Seattle magazine, and just lots of glowing reviews. Do you guys pay attention to these, or you guys just do
very grateful for them?
Absolutely.
Some bands don't want to hear it. You know, it's like because with the positive, then there's also some of the negative, and they just stay away from it all.
We're firm believers. Although we've been grateful for the reviews that we've had. We're firm believers, though. If you're worth hating, then you must be worth loving too. You know, so we'll gladly take the good and the bad, because we think it means we're doing something right.
I wanted to ask you guys, you sound like a group of guys that have got it together pretty good. You know where you're going, you got a roadmap, and you got a plan. So years from now, when you're super huge and you've been together for a long time, maybe had some ups and downs, how do you see your episode of VH1's Behind the Music ending?
Man, right here.
Back at the man cave.
Man, that's a. I mean, this band is so intentional. You know, it was. I mean, I don't think any of us think it was just by accident. You know, we're very much so fully intent on what we wanted to do and what we set out to do, and I think we all have good heads on our shoulders, and I assume that the end of that episode it'll not some crazy fight, that's for sure. It'll be us all dispersing, or Shane goes to his cabin and fishing on a dock, and we all move to the city. And
so someone won't be hooked up with Pamela Anderson or something.
Not a chance.
we're firm believers that this is we're supposed to be here. So not to over dramatize it or over spiritualize it or something, but we think that everything has happened for a reason. So we hope that at the end of that VH1 episode that like Jesus appears. We figure it some large,
good and faithful service.
Something epic has to happen.
I like these guys.
Yeah, these are good stuff. All right, I want to remind everybody that if you want to come out and see Roman Holiday, which we do, they are putting together an all-ages show in late June here in Tacoma. Details to be announced, so follow them on their MySpace or their Facebook page. Also, tell us a little bit about, you have a pretty big deal coming up in July. Guys heading down to L.A. and hitting some killer spots like the Viper Room. How does this happen for you guys?
Email the Viper Room and ask if we can play.
If it were only that simple, we would do it.
That's true.
We were going to tour like we were talking about earlier, and just felt like it made more sense to just go down for a week or so and do some more impactful shows. And we wanted to put on a bit of like a showcase and invite out some important people. everyone's important. But,
We have not got that email yet.
yeah. You will. You will. But so we felt like the Viper Room was a cool place to do that. And
But definitely.
we've been lucky to have a really good LA following. When we played the Whiskey, it was packed and it was a blast. And so the Viper Room is small enough where we can make ourselves feel pretty cool, you know, and pack it out. And it just felt like a good place. And so because we'd played there before, I think they were a little more open to have us, and it just came together quickly. And so we'll be there July 8th.
So now your EP is titled Roman Holiday. Do you have a full-length CD in the work?
Actually,
Yes.
the full length just came out last week. It's called Paint This Town, and that's actually what these tracks are from.
All right.
Great. Now, where do people get this?
Anywhere.
Select stores, but yeah, I mean, who buys from stores anymore, right?
iTunes.
iTunes,